currently uploading a Minecraft video. I do hope you guys like that video too. But yeah, so while that's uploading, we're just gonna record this, something chill, something light. This game should be really easy, nothing but reading, and yeah, we're just gonna handle some justice and get to the bottom of some cases. So first things first, let's go ahead and look at, I think this is evidence. I think this is the case report. Let's see. Okay, so this is the case file. His name is Garrick. Okay, he is 44, male. He has no criminal record. I don't know about mental health test if positive means like you know when you're like positive for like a disease. At the same time, I know it's like is positive like is he good? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. National status. So I think this means what, he just travels, or like, bro, like, you see what I mean? I'm cooked. I'm already cooked, but it is what it is. Okay, charges murder, abusing of power, but murder is kind of serious. So details are: George Blade was stopped by the police while driving his car. The police officer, Garrick, who wanted to take a look at the license and the permit of George, asked him to leave his car after some time. Both, whatever his name is, laid George face down on the ground and pressed his knee on George's. Oh no, this is what I think it is. George, who stated that he could not breathe. Oh my god, this is about George Floyd. R.I.P. George Floyd, bro. Dang, this is crazy that they have this in the game. After a while, he was taken to the hospital thinking he had fainted. Wait, he's alive. After a while, he was taken to the hospital thinking he had fainted, despite interventions made in the hospital where he was taken. He could not be saved. Dang. A person named Sabrina Glory, who was at the scene and said that she was following the incident closely, was called to testify as an eyewitness. So this from Sabrina. I followed the events from the beginning to end. Poor guy. I'm so sorry for him. But I couldn't do anything. I begged the police officer to let him go. But he was pressing his knee on his neck so hard that I even gasped. Besides, he didn't give him any difficulties at all. He calmly did what the police told him. The police officer should be punished for his actions. Okay. So I think I got pretty much the get-go of this. Let's see the evidence. Like, I mean, bro, my boy, they got you in 4K. They got you in, like, look at my dog. Like, I don't even gotta hear from him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everybody in the court, but I'm not hearing them out. Guilty. The guy ended up dying, so do we execute him? Or to jail time? If it's jail, it's life. If it's execution, it's... I mean, it was one guy. Not saying that, like... I'm just saying he didn't have a mass murder. But this guy's going away for life. We're gonna do, 80 years. I think justice was served. Yo, let me know. Judge punishes racist policemen. Let's go. Come on now. Okay, next case. She looks terrifying. This is supposed to be Judge Judy. Okay, Judy, 53. No criminal record. Mental health test. This might be good. I think this means like you're good. Okay. Wow. Money laundering and corruption is very serious. Okay. Which was established to monitor unusual movements in bank accounts of all senior executives, public employees, and those with political positions in accordance with the law enacted to reduce with the police department. Okay, let's see your statement. I am a person who has served this country for many years. Whoever tried to defame my name with such accusations, you should have arrested them. I only saw Martin Retro in newspapers and on the TV news. I would never take money from such a person. I am as loyal to this country as I am to my job. I urge you to leave me immediately, or you will have a headache when I get out of here. Okay, so what evidence do we got? So from Retro to Judy. Oh, your daughter's future. Hello, Your Honor. You will release Liam in today's case. I hope your daughter's life is worth more than a fairy tale justice in this shitty country. Now, the same thing. Hello, the moment you hit the gavel today and make the decision, we sent $200,000 to your account. It looks like I'm going to get my ass locked, and I guarantee you will earn a lot more if you get me acquitted. Okay, so she got sent the money by the guy. Anything you want to say? Okay, why didn't you take off the judge's robe, Your Honor? You were in a courtroom as a defendant, not a judge. Don't worry, I know the rules better than you do, Your Honor. That's how I wanted to represent myself. In your testimony, you said that you never admitted to such an accusation. How will you explain the flow of money? This is a trap set for me. It is despicable that they resort to such means to tarnish my name. I am a respected and moral judge who has worked for this country as much as you do. No one can buy me with their money. So what about the emails on your computer? What email? I don't know of such a thing. You mentioned that you are a respected judge and how ethically you work. But I see your testimony, you are threatened by the police. Is that your sense of morality? Your Honor, I am a human being. At the moment, I admit that I spoke threateningly, thank you, to the police officers because of the damage to my image in the eyes of my family and the stress of facing such an accusation. I apologize to them in your presence. Okay, do you have anything? Okay, so, oh no, this is just what was said. No digital evidence. Okay, so, let me think. I mean, off rip, she declined the emails. So if that makes me suspicious, the fact that she didn't, like, if she would have came out and said, like, they were threatening me, so I had to help them. Okay, like, that's something I can work with. But the fact that she wants to go ahead and act like the emails never existed. Okay, now you're looking a little suspicious, a little bit suspicious. So I think we're going to make a verdict. Judge Judy, let's see. You're not a migrant. We're gonna do guilty. We're not gonna ever pay anything. We're gonna do jail for I don't know if this is a good punishment. Guys, if anybody's watching this, please, like, feel free to let me know, like, on how I should go about things if you guys aren't, messing with this game. But I'm completely just going off of, like, fuck it. Like, you know what I mean? Alright, let's do that. Famous judge found guilty of corruption. Okay. Let's get another case in. Alright. So we got 3 people, right? Okay. So we have Joseph. He is 38, no criminal record, his mental's good, and national status, yes, I don't really know what that means. We got Thomas Harrison, who's 51. Wait, so the first guy's 38. Next guy's 51. Great. And the next guy is 43. So they all have no criminal record, right? Okay, no criminal record. Cool. So the charges are aiding and abetting an offender. Details in Block E in Block E of the Banana Republic prison, an inmate named Victor Young has escaped in recent weeks and has not been caught yet. As a result of the extensive investigation carried out by the police, it was determined that the person was provided with the daily clothes from outside and that the locked doors were opened and exited the system. During the escape, it was understood that the individual would not have been able to escape without the assistance of the guards. In addition, it has been determined that the camera recordings, oh my god, sorry, something's in my eye. The camera recordings of that hour have been deleted. As a result, the suspicious guards who were on shift that time in Block E were detained. So Joseph says, "Look, I don't know who deleted the camera recordings. We all take turns monitoring the camera room during certain hours. I didn't leave the room at all except for urgent needs, and I never took my eyes off the screen. But the person I suspect is Lee, because he called us to the prison's cafeteria for donuts he ordered from outside during the shift change. I think it was at that moment that Victor's door opened. It's impossible for this to be a coincidence." Okay, so Lee, on the other hand, where's Lee? So Lee says, "I didn't order donuts or anything and call no one. That was Thomas's idea. He told me that he wanted to buy us donuts to celebrate that his daughter had given birth. But he forgot his wallet. He said, 'You take the order and pay it. I'll pay you later.' That's all I know." Oh my god, sorry. Besides, I don't think the prisoner will escape for this reason. Joseph may be disorienting the target. Now Thomas, on the other hand, let's find Thomas. Thomas says, "I have been a guard at this prison for almost 30 years. I've never seen such a ridiculous event in my entire life. Obviously, there is a traitor among us. I don't want to blame anyone, but Lee was always complaining about the money he received. He always talked about taking bribes, even if it was a joke." Okay, so let's go ahead and let's look at the evidence. Okay, so the doors used by the prisoner during his escape is B1, A2, and E. B1, A2, E. B1, so A2 is Thomas. Wait, at what time? A2 at 4:45 to 5. 4:45 to 5. So Joseph. Yeah, Joseph. Okay. Where's B1? B1 for what time though? So we got Joseph Wheeler. That's a strike. B1, 3:30, 3:45. 3:30, 3:45. Joseph again. Okay, buddy. You're looking pretty suspicious. Let's go ahead and look at E again. 5:45 to 6. Okay. Joseph Wheeler. Okay. We got him. I don't know if there's anything else I need to look at. Okay, did Joseph, do you know the time when the prisoner escaped? No, Your Honor. They did not share this information with us. So why did you say in your testimony that the donuts were deserted at the time the order was made? That was just a guess. It's not hard to think about it. A security vulnerability occurred there. All the guards left the post. I saw Lee go to the bathroom while we were eating the donuts. He may have done whatever he wanted at that point. I'm just saying that. Why do you think Joseph is off target? Your Honor, I heard that the prisoner escaped in clean clothes. In other words, someone from outside has to bring him clothes. These guards don't have enough sense to put clothes in a donut box. If they were that smart, they wouldn't be guards. Excuse me. I'm not sure if it was the day the prisoner escaped, but I'm sure it was that week. I saw that Joseph had bought new clothes. It was from an expensive brand. When I asked him why he bought these new clothes to work, or why he brought these new clothes to work, he said, "I'm invited to a party after work." You wouldn't get it, eh? Does the prison administration approve you ordering from outside in this way? Moreover, you left the post for a while. Your Honor, have you never crossed the street at a red light? We are all human and we make mistakes. Obviously, this event was pre-organized and it has nothing to do with me ordering it. Whoever told this story obviously is trying to cover something up. Okay. What's his name? Joseph Wheeler is my guy. Do we have any digital evidence? No. Was there any more evidence in this? The bill. So Thomas bought the donuts, but my money is on, is it this guy? Joseph Wheeler. Okay, let's go ahead and conclude this. Mr. Wheeler, you are guilty. You're gonna be doing jail for, he let a convict escape, or he aided and abetted an escape. I have to punish him correctly before other cops start just letting people escape. For that, buddy, you could do 15 years. Now, Lee, you guys are good. Wait, not guilty. And Thomas, you're good too. Not guilty. Can I not pick that? Alright, let's go ahead and do one more. Just like, I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but I do want it to be like a lot shorter than my Minecraft one. I just need it short, sweet, and yeah, and also I kind of just want to like see how much I can improve. But yeah, so let's. Oh my God, I know where this is going. O.J. Simpson. Okay. We know where this is going, guys. O.J. Simpson, age 47. Domestic violence, criminal record. This should be phenomenal. Charges murder. Recently, Nicole Simpson, the ex-wife of famous basketball player O.J. Simpson, and her boyfriend Ron Silverman were stabbed to death in front of their house. Despite hours having passed since the murder, neighbors saw the bloody bodies thanks to Nicole Simpson's barking dog and reported them to the police. After the investigations, a bloody glove was found at the crime scene, and the other pair of the glove was found at a near location of O.J. Simpson. Following the situation, an arrest warrant was issued for O.J. Simpson, who became a suspect, but he managed to escape from the police. At the end of the long chase, the police caught him in the car with a pistol and a suicide note. After a detailed examination, the blood of his ex-wife Nicole was found in O.J. Simpson's car, and the footprint from the murder scene matched. However, all the evidence was found by a single cop, Tom Ainsley. It has been presented as evidence that Tom Ainsley has been punished for racist remarks in the past. Interesting. O.J. Simpson's famous lawyer claims O.J. Simpson, the famous lawyer, claims that a trap was set for O.J. Simpson, claiming that the evidence found at the crime scene was contaminated. During his time in custody, O.J. Simpson was observed repeatedly striking his hands on hard surfaces. Statements: O.J. Simpson: I didn't kill her. There are racist people who set a trap for me. They left my DNA on false evidence, and they placed it at the murder scene and in my house. I loved Nicole very much. I can never do that to her. We had a very civilized relationship and broke up in a civilized way. There were no problems between us. I'm not a jealous person. But he has a criminal record of domestic violence. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the glove. Nice. Anything else? The other pair of the glove. Okay, nice. Footprint of O.J. Simpson. Footprint at the scene. The marks are matching. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is clearly the same shoe. Suicide note found in O.J. Simpson's vehicle. First of all, let everyone understand I have no connection to Nicole's murder. I loved her. I always have loved her, and I always will. If we have a problem, it's because I loved her so much. Blood found, identified. Okay, so the blood is Nicole Simpson's. The post that led to the punishment of the police officer discovered the evidence. Neighborhoods with large black populations have a higher than normal crime rate. The tendency to shoot at police is 5 times higher in black people than normal people. Okay, so the cop that gathered the evidence is racist. Do we have any digital evidence? No. Okay. You know what? Let's speak to him. What is your defense, Mr. Simpson? I want to try gloves. Why do you want to do this? If it doesn't fit, you must acquit. Can I try? Sure. Wearing the gloves. He actually put it up. They don't fit. Okay, this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty cool. Okay, I'm going about this simply based off the game, which is pretty much mirrored the IRL shit, but okay, let's get this straight. O.J. Simpson already has a domestic violence charge on his criminal record already. And there is evidence of pretty much everything you need to convict someone. At the same time, the cop that found all of the evidence is a racist, which doesn't really help. But I can't ignore the fact that O.J. Simpson already has a domestic violence criminal charge. I guess the gloves don't fit. This is gonna be a tough one. Oh man, this is, okay, I get it. I get why they're like, he's innocent or whatever. Cause I was always like, did he do it like as a joke? Cause he did. But now I get it. Okay, if this is really like the mirrored image of the crime, I get it. Okay, I get it now. But so that's all the evidence. I don't think the cop would go to this extent. I'm going to say in this case, in this universe, I am going to say that he did it. Am I though? Let me think about it. Oh my god. I mean, I feel like the glove wouldn't fit if you put it on the second time. Like it's like stretched out. You know what I mean? Is that a dumb take? It might be a bad take. I don't know. I just think like Jesus, like the effort the racist cop would have to go into to put her blood in his car. And the fact that when he was found with a suicide note and a gun. More importantly, I don't know, it's just like the domestic violence charge does not help him whatsoever. And it does not help me believe him. I'm gonna say guilty. I'm gonna say this is the murder of 2 people. I'm gonna say jail, and I'm gonna say I want to give him life. Is that passable? 49 years. It's basically life, but it's not life.